Thank you to everybody that's joined us tonight. We are so excited. I am so excited. I haven't been this excited, ladies and gentlemen, in 4 years. It's been incredible. My name is Sarah McGee. For those that may not know me, I have been in the network marketing industry for probably about 20 years now. I won't say that I was an expert at it. I started out and I got better as I went. But about 4 years ago, I was kind of done with network marketing, and many of you already know that story. But I'm so looking forward to getting back into it right now. And this is the company that brought me back to life. And so I'm so excited about what we're going to get to hear tonight from Carl and Dr. Stan. This is going to be a breakthrough night, I believe, for so many people with this company called Live Good. The products are amazing. I see so much excitement, so much enthusiasm, and so many people winning that weren't winning before, ladies and gentlemen. And that excites me when I see people winning. So that was just a short little thing on me. I am a mother of 8. I'm married. I've been a stay-at-home mother for many years. And that's what networking did for me, was to bring me home with my children. That was the most important part for me. I did not want to work a day job every day. I did not want to leave my children. And so for me, this industry is what brought me home. And so now I'm back, and we've got Carl is going to be presenting. And those of you who have never met him, this is Carl Wilt. I've known Carl for over 13 years now. And Carl has an incredible background. He's had 36 years in the direct sales marketing industry. He's been a multiple 7-figure earner in the industry, and he's owned 3 health and wellness stores. So he knows a lot about health and wellness. And so I listened to Carl. I think he is a wonderful person. He has a lot to teach us about things tonight. And so I'm going to just be quiet, and I'm going to let Mr. Carl Wilt take over and let him share with you guys why we are so excited about Live Good.
Well, thank you very much, Sarah. Can you hear me loud and clear?
We
Yes.
can.
And you can see my screen as well?
Yes.
All right. Well, let's have a little bit of fun here. Well, actually, we could go ahead and end it, because after hearing Sarah, my goodness, she just is amazing, and kudos to you, Sarah. I'm thankful and grateful for you and Rob and your family and your heart, the servant heart of everybody on this call. Most everybody already knows the servant heart that you have, and it's just a real joy to work with you. Friends, I'm going to go through some slides about a company that we're very excited about, as Sarah has mentioned, some products and touch a little. And then I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Stan Breakthrough Harris to encourage your socks right off of you tonight. Now, you're in for a special treat. This is what we'll have to look forward to going forward as Dr. Stan has joined us. We're honored to do so. So let's go through some of these slides and show you what all of us are so excited about. And let's see if I can get this to work with this technology. All right, so I'm going to move this picture down here out of my way, and we'll go back to, let's just talk about the mission of this company, Live Good, which markets health and wellness products. As you can see, our mission is to get healthy and stay healthy and do it without spending a fortune. Why would we do that? Well, Business 101 says match a problem with a solution, and there you have a great opportunity to have a successful business. As you can see, there's 92% of Americans are deficient in many minerals and vitamins. So before we get into the real fun stuff, as I'm looking for my mouse here to move this out of my way so I can read, we'll go back to the fun stuff with the disclaimer. And of course, these products aren't meant to treat, cure, mitigate any illness or disease. We will talk about some income potential, which you could potentially earn some part-time income and even some full-time income, but all that bears on you, your work ethic, your just circles of friends that you have. But it all boils down to not being common. And Dr. Stan and I would like to invite you to not be common with us tonight, friends. So Live Good's basically a wholesale club like Sam's and Costco. So when you see these products, if you haven't yet, you'll notice that they are very inexpensive. But let me tell you, friends, with owning 3 health and wellness stores and studying nutrition for over 30 years, the quality thereof is not worth the trade-off for me to give up on quality to save a few pennies. I would not do that to myself, my bride, my 2 beautiful girls, my friends, or my loved ones. So just know I've done due diligence, as many have. These products that we're going to discuss tonight are top-notch, organic, highest of quality. But Live Good is only accepting just a couple pennies on each product as profit, as we're compensated on the membership. So thus they can sell it without the high overhead cost. Just a few of them. We've got organic coffee, lots of mushrooms in it, great for weight management, mental clarity, brain function. We have amino acids for the workout buff, and you'll hear a little bit more about Dr. Breakthrough here in a few moments. How about a multivitamin for just $9.95, friends? 24 vitamins and minerals included. To that, I'm like, come on. I mean, so inexpensive. It's hard to unsee these prices once you see them. Skin serum, $14.95. I've represented a company in the past that actually our product was $87, so $1 more than this product here for very similar ingredients for just $14.95 as a member, as you can see on the left. We even have it for our fur babies. What are most important to us, friends, as you can see, CBD oil for them, 1,500 milligrams for $26. Most places sell a 1,500 milligram CBD for anywhere from $80 to $129. This one is what set the hook for me. So I watched this 5-minute video. I hope and pray each and every one of you have seen the 5-minute take a tour video thus far. If you hadn't, ask the person who's invited you to this to please send you that 5-minute video. In that video, I saw reds and greens. And friends, I've been taking reds and greens for 5 or 6 years now. The Super Beets, I ordered them in the chewables, as you can see on the left. I also had the powder as well. And I also had athletic greens. And that little packet is a travel size of the athletic packets. Also had the tub size as well. I was paying $150 a month for those 2 products for many, many years. Now I'm blessed to pay through Live Good just $36 for organic products. And oh, by the way, Super Beets is not even organic. So as I mentioned, we have not given up on the quality to sell these at such a discounted price. We're global already. We're shipping all over the world, as I believe there are people on this call right now from all over the globe, and growing. So we can do business anywhere and everywhere, friends. We're opening additional distribution centers all over the world in due time. Actually, one's coming much sooner than we thought. So great time, being the fact that we're just been in business 8 weeks now. So as an investment advisor of 12 years, I always talked about risk versus reward. This 90-day full, well, empty bottle, shall I say, money back, full money back guarantee, 90-day empty bottle. I'm going to say that's 0 risk and all reward, friends. Here's some of the ingredients in the Super Reds. I want to touch on it for a brief moment. It is February. It's Heart Health Awareness Month. I lost my father. Next month will be 10 years ago to stroke. And so my heart, to me, is very important, because in a lot of cases, when you have a heart issue, it could potentially be one and done. These Super Reds, in other trainings, we go a little bit deeper into the product itself, but hawthorn berry, aronia berry, you see many of the other ingredients included. It's actually a vasodilator, so it helps open the blood up. It helps our own body create nitric acid, nitric oxide, shall I say, nitric oxide, which is very beneficial to our own body. Here's a powerful anti-inflammatory. It's got 4 powerhouse ingredients in it with fish oil, turmeric. I've got to stop on turmeric for a half a moment. Friends, there's over 3,000 articles and studies written on turmeric or curcumin for aiding over 650 illnesses and diseases just in that one ingredient alone. CoQ10, garlic, black pepper. I was accustomed to paying $60 to $80 for a similar product, not quite as higher quality in my mind. I was paying $60 and $80 in the past. This is just $18. So a question for you, me coming from the financial world, I like to ask this question. You know, if you bought every product that we have at Live Good, you'd spend as a member $299. So a question for you is, would you rather receive 300 in commissions, get 25%, but pay 1,200 for it? To me, that's a net effect of 1,200 minus 300 in the commissions. I'd be spending 900. I'd much rather spend 300, especially with inflation where it's at today, friends. So Live Good's willing to pay us 6 different ways to get the message out. We're getting the message out. And let me just touch on that for a half a moment. Talk about momentum. One of our friends here on the line, Miss Kelly, is building a massive organization of over 13,000 people in 8 weeks. We grew from December, 2,500 affiliates with the company, to January, 20,000 affiliates. Friends, we're not even complete with February yet. And as of today, we're just now approaching 60,000 affiliates. So you talk about momentum in the right place at the right time. It is here. So Live Good's willing to pay us 6 ways. Who can agree that getting paid 6 ways is a whole lot better than getting paid just one way? I'm just going to speak about a couple of them tonight because, as I mentioned, I want to turn it over to Dr. Breakthrough. This is a force matrix. And once again, if you saw the 5-minute video, there's an urgency creator, and that urgency creator is in about 25 or 26 hours from now on Thursday night. You want to get in, you want to become an affiliate and get into this matrix as quick as possible. I didn't show the beginning levels, but you can see here 11, 12, 13, 14. At the bottom, you could see potentially as the matrices fill out, the potential earnings from 2,000 a month to 4,000 a month to 8,000 to 16,000 a month. Once again, that's in a perfect world. Once all the matrix fills out, trust you me, Rome wasn't built in a day, so this isn't going to happen overnight, but it's sure we are heading in a trajectory that is heading in that direction very swiftly. So with that, people have said, you know, and by the way, you receive, you know, the percentage on the matrix is 2.5%. What's the 2.5% on? $10. That's a quarter. And so some of my scoffer friends have said, you know, Carl, well, a quarter isn't a whole lot of money. And no, it's not. They're right. But there is potential for the person that really rolls their sleeves up and shares this and is patient and grows to earn doctor and attorney type income. Remember at the beginning where I said, let's not be common together. So friends, this is the leaderboard in the top 8 or 10 on the leader with the most personal invites and personal sponsors to this member club that we have. Well, actually, Jeffrey Amon, I did this about 10 days ago. He's got well over 400 now. Our good friend Kelly on the phone is upwards of 115 or 120. I'm going to hone in on right here at number 7 for a half a moment in Tim Miller. So this page shows not only do you receive your matrix, but like I was blessed to invite Sarah into the fold and a few others, whatever Sarah makes in her matrix, I can earn 50% of that. So friends, we have Peter Tukar and Donka and Sarah, and Dr. Breakthrough has already put 20 people in. Let's just take Tim Miller for right now. with 144 personals here. It's actually higher than that. What happens when you can make 50% on your personally sponsored? Friends, if Tim Miller grows this as he is and has upwards of 50,000 on his team, what if each of those 144 people make 1,000 a month in their matrix? Tim Miller receives 50% of that. So my quick math is 72,000 potentially just in a matrix check match bonus. Friends, it can get very, very exciting. As I mentioned, Dr. Breakthrough's already put 20 in. He joined us just 3 days ago. He's already hit silver, and we'll talk about ranks in the future. But so don't think he's actually in some of the companies he's been with in the past, he's put several hundred people into the companies. So Dr. Breakthrough is all about breaking records, as he's already broke a couple with us. I'm going to let you read this for a brief moment. I'm going to quickly rehydrate. As you can see, he's built teams of 1.5 million. He's been on the top of 3 companies at the same time, friends. Let me say that again. He was the top rep in 3 different companies at the same time. He is a servant, loves on his people. But let me tell you something, friends. You're about to get encouraged. You're going to get your socks encouraged right off of you, because I know there's a whole lot of hurting people out there. We have the life raft for people. We can help them get healthier and wealthier. And once they join Dr. Breakthrough, wiser as well. I don't want to take much of his thunder, but I do want to talk about the movie Jaws for a moment, because when Sarah said, Carl, we've got a whale, we're going to need a bigger boat. And with that, who was that whale? Dr. Breakthrough. Well, we've built a boat that, like Noah's Ark, bring on 2 by 2. We've brought on one of those in a whale of Dr. Breakthrough. Well, this boat, friends, we want to invite you in because we can extend it from bow to stern. We can make it grow, as we're going to have 25, 50, and 100,000 people just on our little cul-de-sac team here as we grow. And I really believe that with Dr. Breakthrough. And I want to share one story with you when I talk about encouragement. He shared a story with us 5 or 6 years ago, tore my heart out. But this is the kind of person he is. You know, he was beat up as a child, got stomped on, kicked on, and beat up by several other little boys, knocked the wind out of him, probably broke some ribs, if truth be told. That man went on to be a 10th degree black belt. Yes, you heard me right, a 10th degree black belt. As I said, we're not going to be common, friends. Dr. Breakthrough has broke all kinds of records in that. So he's a fighter. But I watched him just have 30 big, strong, burly men walk across the stage, hit him in the stomach as hard as they could. Now, I didn't take that invite, because every guy I saw going up there was holding their hand, holding their wrist and knuckles. And when they hit him, they hit a brick wall. So just know, well, if we got into a skirmish, I'd want Dr. Breakthrough on my side, but he's going to teach you some things that when you're knocked down, you're not knocked out. We're going to get back up, and we're going to fight. We're going to lock arms, and we're going to grow this Live Good business. But he's going to teach you how to be a better you. And with that, I've got one more slide here, and I'll leave it on this slide, Dr. Breakthrough, and let you share a little. But why don't you come on and encourage us tonight, brother? We're so excited to have you with us.
Hey, well, thank you, Carl. You can just stop sharing there for a minute and they can see me. Thank you. Appreciate those kind words. What a joy, what a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure to be with you. For all you who are on this line, thank you very, very much. I just got to give a disclaimer, because a lot of people say, Dr. Breakthrough, man, these titles, like what, where's this Dr. Breakthrough come from? Well, Me and Dr. Willie Jolly were speaking at Howard University over 20 years ago. And a lot of times when I speak, I'll stack up bricks and put things, write things on it like fear and procrastination and doubt, and show how although these things are hard, with enough training, we can break through them. And so he said to me, he said, Dr. Stan, he said, branding is everything. He said, man, I know you got a PhD in martial arts, a doctor of divinity, and a few credits away from a doctor of naturopath. He said, but you should be branded. He said, let me tell you something. He said, man, he said, you explain breakthrough better than anybody I know, and you inspire people to have them. So he said, you should be called Dr. Breakthrough. Like a person goes to a doctor and the doctor writes out a prescription, you're the guy that has a prescription for the breakthrough. I said, well, I'm not sure that's true, but I promise you one thing, I'll live the rest of my life to make sure it is. And so, my friend, when I found out about this company and they said, hey, we want to have you, especially the team, as a breakthrough coach, and we want to try to work on, maybe company-wide, but be our breakthrough coach. And so I love, see, here's the thing. Most people don't understand this. Every master was once a mess. Therefore, every mess can one day be a master. Let me say that again. I said, every master was once a mess. As Carl mentioned a little bit about, as a 6-year-old boy, I was beaten and tarred and feathered by a teenage gang, left in the middle of a field to die. I mean, I've been through verbal abuse and sexual abuse and tried to commit suicide on 2 occasions. And I'm so glad I failed, my friend. And so I've had to break through a lot in life. But you know what, my friend? Every last one of us, we all have things and trials and tribulations. And one of the things I found out is this.
Dr.
My
Breakthrough is
barriers
on.
were not made to stop.
Remember that name?
My barriers were not made to stop me. My barriers were made to be broken. And you know what, my friend? This is a breakthrough company with a breakthrough concept, with a breakthrough comp plan, a breakthrough CEO. And I'm glad I get to be the breakthrough coach to empower you, my friend. And so real quick, let me just share with you a thing or two, because people are like, man, I got several people inboxing me saying, man, how in the world did you make silver and in 42 hours, like I think it took 10 minutes for me to make bronze. And I said, well, how you do that? Well, everybody's interested in the methods, but really there's a mindset. There's a mindset. And I'm telling you, my friend, your skill set will never exceed your mindset. Your mindset's like a governor. And so I had to learn to work on my mind. It was kind of like Warren Buffett said. They said in these hard economic times, they asked Warren Buffett, what should we invest in? What's the best investment? And he said, okay, get something to write when I'm about to tell you. And so, of course, he's the oracle. So they got something, and they were ready to write. And he looked and he said, the best investment is investing in yourself. Wow. Wow. And I'm so glad we see the need here, because listen, write this down, by the way. If your money grows before you do, it'll have to shrink back down to where you are. And so we're not just going to show you how to be healthy in your body and then wealthy by helping others to get healthy. But by the way, my friend, we're going to help you have the mental health and have the breakthrough. And by the way, I like to say your breakthrough comes faster when your mentor is a grandmaster. And listen, my friend, write this down, because, oh my goodness, this is going to help you. Like I'm telling you, it's going to bless your socks off. How many of you ever heard people say, people love to buy, but they hate to be sold? Right? Heard that before, right? They hate to buy, they love to buy, but they hate to be sold, right? Like they walk into a shop and they're looking around and somebody says, hey, can I help you? Like, no, I'm just looking, because they don't want people to talk them into something, right? Well, guess what? Dr. Breakthrough doesn't believe that. See, here's what I found out. I had to take my limiting beliefs and give them over to God. And he gave me, get this now, limitless belief in exchange. And so here's the thing, what I say to myself every day. I talk a little bit fast, I only got a few minutes. You might want to try to write some of this down. And here's what I say to myself every day. People love to buy from me. Now, if you want to know how I recruited, again, my friend made silver in just 42 hours, here's why. I say to myself, people love to buy from me and they love to be sold by me. Oh, let me say it again. People love to buy from me and they love to be sold by me, because I only sell them what they want or need at a price agreeable to them and with customer service that exceeds their expectation. Oh, did you get that? See, that's why when I found out about Live Good, I'm like, oh my goodness, that fits into my breakthrough philosophy like crazy. So let me say this again. See, I used to be against selling. And so you got these bullies in your mind. And by the way, your breakthrough, get this now, your breakthrough occurs when you beat the bullies in your brain. That bully of low esteem, that bully of, well, I can't. That, by the way, who sold you on the ideal that you can't sell? Now, I know if you're like me, I used to say, I don't want to sell. No. Listen, selling isn't everything, but everything is enhanced by selling. My beautiful wife, I call her my ABCD, adorable brown caramel delight. I sold her on the ideal, be with me and say no to every other dude. And she sold me back. Come on, somebody. You're going to have to, listen, I'm saying, here's the problem. I used to sell myself on the fact I was against selling. I wasn't against selling. I was against loudmouth, fast talking, talking people into things they didn't want. The wrong kind of selling. No, listen, selling isn't about things. Selling is about concepts. So let me say it again. Say this to yourself every day. People love to buy from me and they love to be sold by me because I only sell them what they want or need at a price agreeable unto them and with customer service that exceeds their expectation. Hey, I see some folks on here that, I used to be part of a company and I would fly around with the owner in the corporate jet. And he would give it up to speak before I would. And he would say, okay, he would talk about his book, Guaranteed Prospects. Everybody needs to buy my book. He said, except for the next guy who's about to speak. We call him Dr. Breakthrough. He said, this guy can sell ice to an Eskimo. He said, this guy can recruit people at will. Well, I would get up to speak and I said, well, I appreciate your kindness, but I really can't sell people at will. I don't sell ice to Eskimos. However, if they want it, I want to get it to them. I say, here's all I do. I watch real well and listen real well. When I see people's struggles, I take my product or service and show it to them in light of its problem-solving capabilities. And then people buy, but listen, they don't buy because I'm necessarily trying to sell them. I'm solving their problems. And so when I solve their problems, they buy my product and my service and I get paid and I deserve to get paid. Hey, write this down. In the Danish, the word deserve, from service. See, in this business, listen now, service is the dollar and cents of everything that we do. If you write the word service out, S-E-R-V-I-C-E, put 2 vertical lines through the S, 1 vertical line through the C, it shows you that service is the dollar and cents of everything that we do. We don't do things at the expense of people. We do things at the service of people. And so I've been serving people with, get this now, Neiman Marcus quality organic health products at below Walmart prices. Oh, come on now. So let me say it again. People love to buy from me and they love to be sold by me because I only sell them what they want or need at a price agreeable to them and with customer service that'll exceed their expectation. So one more thing, write this down. Wealth, get this down. Wealth without health is futile. You got wealth, you got money, but you lose your health. And guess what? Like Stephen Jobs, he said, I give all my money to get my health back. So wealth without health is futile. Write that down. Number 2, get this now. Health without wealth is frustrating. I know a lot of people, they're healthy, but they don't have any money. And it's like, no, so watch this. Wealth without health is futile. Health without wealth is frustrating, but wealth with health is fantastic. And that's why you got to get their wisdom to have them both. So real quick, my friend, I got some training, some things for you. We're going to have to close this out. I'm having so much fun. But listen, my wife and I, we say this, if it's not win-win-win, we're not in. But when it's win-win-win, we're all the way in. And that's why we're all the way in, my friend. We're creating a win-win-win. I've got some trainings that's going to empower you. See, it's going to empower you, my friend, to do more than you ever dreamed before, because one of our greatest desires is to connect with someone or a group of someone who can empower us to be, do, and have what we secretly know we can become and achieve. See, you know on the inside, you know you're a champion. You know you were made for more than this, my friend. And we've got some people here, we believe in you. And so I've got a gentleman, Mr. Willie Tubbs, on the line. He's going to give a 1-minute testimony. We're going to close out here. Carl, we're going to put that thing up. But Willie Tubbs, let's see here. Willie, are you out there? Mr.
Yes,
Willie
I
Tubbs.
am, Dr. Steen. Can you hear me?
Okay, loud and clear, champ.
Awesome. First of all, everyone, my name is Willie Tubbs, aka the Reset Coach. That word reset means remember every situation empowers transformation. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I took Dr. Stan Harris 21-day breakthrough challenge, and it changed my life. He teaches principles that empowers you so you can believe in your dream and also go for your dream. For instance, I am starting my own network marketing company, period. All because of the principles that I have implanted in my spirit so I could be the person that I need to be. So at the sound of my voice, everyone, I want y'all to understand the principles that Dr. Stan Harris give you. Take it and run with it. And it's so powerful, and watch it change your life. Thank you, Dr. Stan.
Wow, wow, wow. All righty. So, Carl, if you could put that up, I'm going to close out here. I got just 1 minute. I've got a very special thing for you. Since with Live Good, we get health products at 75% off. I've got some powerful trainings, especially like he said, my 21-day breakthrough challenge. And I'm going to give everybody here that wants to take advantage of that 75% off. As a matter of fact, all of my trainings, if you're a Live Good member or pre-enrollee, you're going to get 75% off. So write that down real quick. The website is theinternetmentor.com, THE, theinternetmentor.com. Now, here's the key. You got to click on, when you click on the whatever you want to buy, purchase, you want to click on coupon code, put in Live Good. It's going to take off 75% off everything that you have. Okay, so right now, I really want you to take advantage of the 21-day challenge. And for the first 7 people, so start going right now. The first 7 people, I'm going to give you a copy of my book for free. It's called How to Build a Big Team Fast. It shows you how I built a team of 1.5 million. And I'm going to send that to you absolutely free as long as you're in the US if you're one of the first 7 people to order. So go right now to theinternetmentor.com. Make sure you use coupon code Live Good. Now, you can get the 21-day breakthrough challenge. I got other things as well, but take advantage of that. So Sarah, close us out. My time is done, man. I've enjoyed this. We're going to have to do it again sometime. But Sarah, just say bye to everybody if you don't mind.
I don't even know what to say after that.
Just say bye.
Thank you, everybody. That was awesome. Thank you, Dr. Stan. That was amazing. We appreciate everything you do. Carl, fabulous. Ladies and gentlemen, bless you all. Thank you for joining us.
I
All
pray
right.